first episode of the A to Z talking video series about Kali Linux. In this video we will talk for 4 or 5 minutes about the basic things you need to know about Kali Linux. This video is about what is a terminal, what is a root, and 5 commands you need to know when using Kali Linux. Let's talk about them simply and extensively in this video. Let's go to the video. What is a terminal? Let's talk about that. Simply put, the Kali Linux operating system uses the terminal just like the command prompt in the Windows operating system. That means CMD and terminal are somewhat similar. It is not necessary to use the command prompt as graphical user interfaces are designed to make all the work on Windows OS easier. So, it is easy for anyone to get used to using Windows OS. But Kali Linux does not have graphical user interfaces to make all the work easier. Therefore, the terminal must be used to do those. For example, you need to use the terminal to install software. Therefore, it is very important that you who are using Kali Linux get used to using terminal. But this does not mean that Kali Linux is an operating system based on commands that are not yet as advanced as Windows OS. For these reasons, getting used to the Kali Linux operating system can be a bit daunting. Now I think you have got some understanding about terminal from this video section. I can't handle English well. I know it well. The reason is that my mother tongue is not English and I am Russian. But I have a question for you. Can you understand what I am saying? Please leave your comment on that question in the comment section. It will be a great help to me. We are now talking about commands. When we type commands in the terminal, we have to type all the letters in lowercase letters. You just have to keep it in mind. But there are times when uppercase characters are used when typing commands. We will talk about them in another video. First you need to know about the sudo command. You must enter the sudo command at the beginning of the commands you type in the terminal each time you do not have root access. To put it more simply, just like every normal sentence has an author at the beginning, you must insert the sudo command at the beginning of the normal commands that are typed in the terminal, every time you do not have root access. Sudo can mean substitute userdo or super userdo. By now you know a lot about the sudo command. Let us now look at the first command and how to use the terminal. The first command you need to know is the update command. That command uses to download package information from all configured sources. You must be connected to a network connection to execute this command. To run this command, we must first open terminal. If you find it difficult to find terminal, search it and then open it. Let us now type this command. First type sudo and then type apt-get update and hit the enter button. apt stands for Advanced Packaging Tool. Then type your user password and hit the enter button. Now it seems that the command is running. When you run that update command, it downloads the package information from the internet. I have one more thing to say about the terminal. After typing a command and entering the user password in the terminal tab you have opened, you do not need to enter the user password when typing commands in the same tab again. The second command you must know is the upgrade command. You must be connected to a network connection to run this command. Open the terminal as usual. Now don't forget to type sudo first and then apt-get upgrade and hit the enter button. Finally enter the user password. Now that command is run. This upgrade command uses install available upgrades of all packages currently installed on the system from the sources configured via sources, and new packages will be installed if required to satisfy dependencies, but existing packages will never be removed. You must restart your computer after upgrading your system. But this command does not include the sudo command. To restart the system using the terminal, type reboot in the terminal and press enter button. Then your computer will restart. This is also a command that you must know. One of the most important commands you need to know is how to access root. We first need to know what root is. Root is the only way to access all the commands and files in Kali Linux. Let us now see what that important command is. Open the terminal, type the command sudo sub, hit the enter button and enter the user password. I have now accessed into root. Now that we have access to root, it is not necessary to type the sudo command while typing commands. Now let's talk about the last command in this video. How to delete all the commands typed in the terminal. Type the clear command in the terminal and press enter. Then all the commands will be deleted. talked about the most important things in Kali Linux in detail and simply.